MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Kansas City Royals. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club. All
right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Brett Saberhagen gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Brett is there. One pitch, one out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Gordon.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. Here comes the first pitch. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. Tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's a swing, and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. Mondesi ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here it comes. In there for strike 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Yusei Kikuchi gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, you know, his last one wasn't very good. He only pitched into the second inning, but he was lucky that his team scored some runs and bailed him out, and he was able to get a no decision. They're looking for a lot more in this one.
With Merrifield next to hit, he'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Merrifield.
And now pitch on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse, and I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
The 2-0 on the way.
Nope.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Alberto Mondesi.
So now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
Batting third, the third baseman, George Brett.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer, George Brett. From the belt, the pitch, and a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Mondesi leads off first with 1 away. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And the run will score, and the Royals are up to a 1-0 lead.
Man, this is a continuation of the great at-bats we saw in last night's game when they lit it up, seemingly scoring at will. Now that double brings in a run for an early lead here. They just keep on keeping on.
In is Jorge Soler, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. The 1-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Junior. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Hunter Dozier.
So here's the Royals DH, Hunter Dozier. And a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Griffey will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Second inning set to go. Set to get his day started. Ken Griffey Jr. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-0.
At the ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. Mariners center fielder now with a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next for Seattle, Brett Boone. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 0-2 home. And he misses there. 1-2. Has a look. Now the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
The 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. There's Merrifield. On to first, a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Jay Buhner. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. but I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And that misses for ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 1-0.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Phillips is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Salvador Perez.
First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Into the box, Ryan O'Hearn. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. O'Hearn, playing here in his age 26 season, he was an 8th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting it, the left fielder, Alex Gordon.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Alex Gordon, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. KC down in order. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Kyle Seager.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Set to get his day started, Tom Murphy. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Fouled off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count still full, 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. In there, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll watch a breaking ball that comes back to catch the outside corner for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in now for Kansas City, Brett Phillips. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Buhner is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
So digging in now, Whit Merrifield. First pitch on its way. Here's a drive out to left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. Now this will rattle up against the wall. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Now a pickoff play at second and a dive, but he's back in there. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll dive back in. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Runner at second here with one man out. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
Throw over to first, back in standing. Stepping in now, George Brett, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Ready with the 1-0. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third, and he is in there. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. At the plate, Jorge Soler, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Popped him up. Martinez is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Hunter Dozier.
Hunter Dozier digging in now, and their runners at the corners now. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Now the 1-0.
That's a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. 2-2 to Hunter Dozier.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Now this gets all the way to the wall. 1 run will score easily. Here's the 2nd runner around 3rd. He comes across to score as they move on top 4-0.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
And up steps Salvador Perez as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Fouled away. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 3 innings complete. The Royals are on top 4-0. New inning set to get underway. Digging in, Edgar Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
The pitch. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball one. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So striding forward now, Brett Boone. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he takes a called strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Jay Buhner, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And there's ball 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Count is even. 2-2 to Buhner. Is a changeup that misses. 3-2. There's Carlos Gonzalez. He waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Right side. Merrifield brings it in, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. At the plate, Carlos Gonzalez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
The 1-0 pitch. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh and 1, here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. 1 run scores. The tag from Perez won't get him. Safe at the plate.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Royals 4 and the Mariners 2. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman.
So coming to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
Nope.
Ball 3. Waiting his turn on deck is Alex Gordon. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Count is 3-2.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. Throw on to 1st, and Gordon is retired here for the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 14, Brett Phillips.
So striding in, Brett Phillips. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Merrifield is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
And here's the speedster D. Gordon. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up to bat next, one of the most prolific DHs to ever play, Edgar Martinez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. The pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Full count still.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And here comes Junior.
From the belt, the pitch.
Hey. 0-1 to count.
(4-2) our score here as we play inning number 5. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
The 1-2. Two out with the man at first. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. One left for Seattle, still down by a count of 4-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th with Merrifield next to bat. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
The 1-0 home. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but this lands foul down there to make it 1-1. Pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Griffey's in pursuit. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Joe.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So 2 are gone now in the Royal 5th. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Hard liner to center field. Griffey Jr. is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 5 innings complete. KC leads this one 5-2. Digging in now, Brett Boone. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First offering on its way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And it's 1-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
To the plate now, Jay Buhner. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Brett. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carlos Gonzalez.
Stepping up now, Carlos Gonzalez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, that was a tough strikeout, a big strikeout in this game too. If you think back, there were 2 guys in scoring position, so he has to be looking for much more out of his AB this time.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. They trail 5-2. Sam Tuivalala enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 26, Sam Tuivalala.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier.
Leading up for the Royals, the designated hitter, Hunter Dozier.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss him, but he got away with it.
1-1. Griffey Jr. is right there, one down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in, Salvador Perez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Starts him out with a slider too low for ball one.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Buhner is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Batting, number 66.
Ready for another chance? Ryan O'Hearn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Two out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away. Ready with the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. KC down in order, and it remains 5-2. Jake Kalish is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
The Royals, number 74, Jake Kalish.
Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Seager. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Kyle Seager.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The 0-1 pitch.
Ball inside.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Fouled off.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. After it is Soler. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Stepping in, Tom Murphy. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The pitch. And it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Ball 2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In now, Ken Griffey. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Griffey Sr. behind a ball and 2 strikes. Soft liner to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
That's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Into the box, D. Gordon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll get back in safely. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's kicked out.
A runner on first with 2 away. One and 2, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Runners on the move for second. This pitch is popped up. O'Hearn is there, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. Taylor Gilbo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 45, Taylor Gilbo.
Ready for another shot now. Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Here comes the first pitch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Here it comes. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike two.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Ready with the 2-2. Oh, that one got the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Brett Phillips will bat next. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball that's outside.
Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Whit Merrifield trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 8th inning coming up. It's the Royals 5 and the Mariners 2. Scott Barlow has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Scott Barlow.
Ready now, Edgar Martinez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Edgar Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey!
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
the center fielder.
With that, we'll
24,
give you a look at our starter
Ken Griffey
comparison
Jr.
for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. Couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch on its way.
Ball that's upstairs.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gordon on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, number 29.
Into the box now, Brett Boone. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Phillips will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail 5-2. Austin Adams is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Seattle, number 63, Austin Adams.
Adalberto Mondesi will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Adalberto Mondesi.
From the stretch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. One and two, the counts of the Royals shortstop.
1-2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, George Brett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Stepping in now, Jorge Soler, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Hunter Dozier.
Striding forward now is the DH, Hunter Dozier. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
First offering on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now a move over to first. Runner's back. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Bat explodes as this is popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Royals leave 1. They're still out in front 5-2. Tim Hill comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 54, Ted.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jay Buhner 0-2 on the afternoon so far.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hill has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. And he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2 balls and a strike to Carlos Gonzalez. Now the 2-1 pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Liner towards second. And Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Into the box now, Kyle Seager.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A ball and a strike. Runners on first with one down. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Tom Murphy. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find a zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
2-1 to count. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
So now to the plate, Ken Griffey, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The set and the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Royals have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
5-2 the final today. The Royals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brett Saberhagen takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Tim Hill wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Mariners, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Our paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium this afternoon, 37,903. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.